Welcome to Star Citizen and the Invictus Launch Week 2952 guide.
Invictus Launch Week not only marks the graduation of the latest class of starmen and pilots entering service into the UEEA, it signifies the date that new recruits all over the Empire report to start their service.
In this guide, we will go into detail about all areas of Invictus Launch Week 2952 or Fleet Week. Of course, we will show you the different ways to get to the new fairgrounds on the gas giant Crusader and the residence zone Orison, give you some tips and tricks on how to enjoy the event week, which takes place from the 20th to the 31st of May, and take you to a tour of the UE Warhammer, a Navy Javelin destroyer, which once again invites you to visit. But also the gigantic Bengal carrier will be on display again, making Invictus Launch Week a real highlight. But newcomers can also test Star Citizen for free during this period, whereby all flyable ships exhibited at the fair can be borrowed completely free of charge and without restrictions. And this is, of course, also possible for existing citizens. In addition, we will show you how you can benefit from the bonus referral promotion as a new player or how you can secure it as an existing player. Basically, you need an account for the free test of Star Citizen, which you can create for free via the link in the video description. This account does not obligate you to make any purchase, but offers you the possibility to test the game in every area without any restrictions during the FreeFly period, from the 20th to the 31st of May. And with the second link in the video description, you can then activate the FreeFly Code with your created account, which ultimately gives you access to various ships within the event, which is not only interesting for new players, as this code can also be redeemed for existing players. And any progress you have made during a free trial period, any reputation you have built up, items you have collected or UEC you have earned will remain on your account should we decide to stay in the burst after the FreeFly event. You therefore lose nothing. You will then be optimally equipped for a closer look at Star Citizen, which is still in an alpha phase but already offers an enormous number of possibilities in gameplay. In addition, there is about to start an in-game event that has never been seen before, which will send us into battle against the criminal NineTails, whereby we will go directly into battle on the gas giant Crusader. Here, Star Citizen is already moving into the next evolutionary stage in terms of special in-game events and possible gameplay. However, this in-game event will most likely start after the FreeFly event. And a general note, during the FreeFly and the Invictus event, which will take place at the same time, the servers will be extremely busy, which can lead to instabilities. Therefore, the performance observed there does not reflect the normal state. And as in every guide here in the channel, you can use the timestamps to jump to the parts that are of interest to you or that you would like to see again. And for questions, hints and your opinion, feel free to use the comment function, visit us in the Twitch streams or drop by in our Discord. But first of all, a big thank you to the real ladies and gentlemen who made this video possible with their support as Patreons, channel members or Twitch subscribers. Thank you! As a newcomer, we need the free account that we can create on robotspaceindustries.com. In any case, use a referral code that you either receive directly from a friend or via the code in the video description. This code gives you access to a bonus, which not only comes with 5000 Alpha UEC in-game currency, but also offers an additional directly usable bonus during the various events, as soon as you have generated $40 turnover on your new account. Then you will receive, for example, a ship, special equipment for your character, or something else useful in the long term. Outside of a FreeFly, you also need a starter package, whereby we generally advise you to choose the cheapest variant. An Aurora starter package offers you the most opinions here, and can also be upgraded to another ship later on without any restrictions. During the FreeFly, on the other hand, the FreeFly Code in the video description is already sufficient for playing. The Invictus launch week takes place for the first time on the gas giant Crusader, whereby we have the option of choosing Orison as a residence zone and spawning there, or traveling there for the event. In any case, an important performance tip: set the volumetric clouds in the graphic settings to medium or deactivate them completely if you notice FPS drops. If we don't start on Orison, we first look for the spaceport on the approach, which is quite easy to see with its star shape, especially during the day. And since this can be a bit more difficult at night, first head towards the center, which is indicated to you as a marker. The spaceport is then not far away. And as soon as you have landed, you can safely log out, whereby after logging in, you will awaken again in Orison. You don't necessarily have to set your spawn point in the hospital to Orison. However, due to the long approach to the landing zone, we recommend using Orison as at least a temporary home this Invictus. After landing, you can get directly to the fair via the shuttle stop. For this, we choose to stop at the back left, which is labeled Vision Center. The shuttle will take you directly to the Vision Center platform, which is located in a no-fly zone, and therefore we cannot land there ourselves. But at this point, stop for a moment. Because the way to the fair looks a little different if we start directly on Orison as a residence or have locked in there. Here we first leave our quarters and head for the next lift in the Green Circle Center. And here's a little tip: if the lift is not visible at first after opening, try again, then it should be visible and usable. After getting outside through the main entrance, we can then walk once around the building, where we can see the hospital on the left side, whereby we recommend especially guests who have arrived to set their spawn point here for the fair. On the right side, however, we find the shuttle stop for the August Dunlow spaceport, which we use. As a general tip, pay attention to the descriptions of the stops and the information on the signs. And once we have arrived at the spaceport, we are exactly at the same place where we were before after landing. When we get off the shuttle, we can already see our departure stop for the event. But here we also make another short stop. Because the Drake DefenseCon, which takes place exclusively on the 28th and 29th, is right here at the spaceport and not at the event site. Here we reach the special Drake DefenseCon area via the red lifts. And via the regular lifts, which also takes us to our ship at the spaceport, we can take the Javelin Tour as soon as it's docked. And this guided tour of the largest player-ownable ship with a crew of 80 is an absolute must on the Invictus. But now we finally get to the exhibition center, after introducing you to all the other relevant areas. The Vision Center stop, after a slightly longer flight, finally brings us directly to the platform located far outside Orison, which houses the entire exhibition areas of the Invictus launch week. And here, we can't really get lost anymore. After a wide and, especially during the day, very atmospheric path leads past cherry blossom trees to the exhibition grounds. There are many places here to take a screenshot or two. The fair itself changes manufacturers every 2 days, so we find 2 different exhibitors in 2 different halls every day. And of course, as usual, you will receive all offers and reduced upgrades to the Invictus clearly arranged in a PDF for free download in the Discord.
Invictus Launch Week not only marks the graduation of the latest class of starmen and pilots entering service into the UEE Navy, but signifies the date that new recruits all over the Empire report to start their service.
However, we don't want to spoil the trade fair itself for you yet.
Ever want to see what life is like aboard a capital ship? This year's Invictus is offering a rare opportunity to explore an active-duty Javelin destroyer.
And we have already shown you this tour, where the fleet with the Javelin as well as the Bengal carrier docks at various space stations in Stanton, which we can see from the display boards with corresponding information and the time indication. And of course, we will be at the fair every day from 6 PM CET, live in the Twitch streams, together with great international guests, daily Star Citizen bonus giveaways, and of course much more. And of course, we would like to invite you to this. Because fireworks are guaranteed not only during an attack on the Bengal carrier, but also at the fair, as well as for one or the other also in the pledge store. After there will probably be a variety of reduced warbond offers, upgrades and new ships and vehicles here again. And at this point, a note to all newcomers or those returning to Star Citizen, you are of course welcome to drop by the streams or the Discord at any time, ask questions or even join us for a round in the verse. And don't worry, we promise not to attack the Navy right away. Another new feature is an upcoming in-game event, which will probably only take place after the FreeFly event, as the server load will otherwise be enormous. This is an event that can be played mainly in ground combat, in which we compete against the criminal NineTails, who have caused quite a bit of chaos on special and more distant platforms in Orison. And of course, we get to clean up this mess. We get access to the special platforms via the roof of the Crusader showroom, which can be found up beside the spawn point on Orison. Via a special stop there, we then reach the battle area against the NineTails. Here we receive special armor and unique loot items, as well as missions, of course, and very good pay. You find details about this on our own event guide here in the channel. See you soon, and see you in the verse.